two,
one.
Hey, Rocky, you want to see me pull a show out of my hat? Nothing up my sleeve. Presto.
And good Sunday morning. And yes, I'm on a little early today. You're thinking, what the heck? What's going on? And it's raining outside. I heard it hitting the window there. So, it's going to be one of those fun days today. But we got early church today. We're actually going to a Catholic church today. We're having the First Communion for one of our friends, and it's early church. So I got to go. I got the crazy hair going here. I got to go get my hair all fixed up and, put on my suit. And we're going to go to the Catholic thing. And I know some of you probably, the internet's abuzz with the picture of Trump in the Pope outfit. I'm like, these crazy times we're in these days, crazy times. But let's get to it because I got to go. So this week we got Witty Reviews, and he has uncovered some more stuff locally, and he's digging. I think he called 811 because you got to call before you dig. So his show is going to be at 8 o'clock on Tuesday. And then we have the Mouthwash show. We have Richard Bagsby. You're probably, what? He said, I don't know if is Lafayette considered central Indiana. I think it's right on the edge maybe of that. But anyway, he's from Lafayette and he's up there and he's run for office. And I'd say he's a little bit of a rabble racer like myself. So, he's got a spot in my heart here. So let's see. I'll go ahead and play the preview for that. You can have a look-see at it. So yeah, Rhino, honey, you see that at the very end there? That's Rhino. That means Republican in name only. So there's a lot of grumblings going on and between both parties. And I think it's time we got the modern day shakeup going on in political parties. I think a lot of people are tired of the old and they want the new. It's just be careful when you get the new. It may not be as good as the old. So that's what's going to be interesting coming up. And of course, we're almost a year away from the primaries already. It's been nice having a year off without politics and all that, but we've sure haven't had any trouble finding places, things, and people to talk about. So we have that, and then we have stock market neophytes. And I like to say Gary made a comeback this week. I actually still have the record on the Johnny 5. For some reason, he cannot dethrone me. That is our 5 indexes that we pick. That is gold. The price of gold, Donald J. Trump. He's actually got a stock. Then we got Old Dominion Freightliner, and then BOIL, which is a gas stock, which is a energy stock, and then Bitcoin. Those are our 5. And then we have a tiebreaker, which is cold. So and that's the opposite. That is the short of the natural gas business. So anyway, the Old Dominion Freightliner is down the street from me here, and they're actually a trucking company. And they took over for SAVE, or we would like to call it Spirit Airlines. And if you've watched our show before, Ed, Lip Trap, he was really fond of Spirit Airlines. They seemed to have stranded him and canceled his tickets and all that. But they went bankrupt. So we had to put another stock in there that was transportation. So I picked Old Dominion Freightliner, and consequently enough, my partner Gary lives in Florida, so basically we've nicknamed that Old Dude in Florida is Old Dominion Freightliner because their initials on the stock exchange are ODFL, Old Dude in Florida. So anyway, and then we do have 8-ball predictions that are on there, and the 8-ball has been correct. So the 8-ball picks the NASDAQ up or down and the Dow Jones up or down, and it has not missed. It has been correct. This week is going to be interesting because it picked the NASDAQ to go down and the Dow Jones to go up, and they sort of parallel each other. So this will be interesting. This will really put the old 8-ball to the test. So we go through the picks each week and we do that. So we have like 3 or 4 viewers at the most, maybe. Actually, we have almost 200 followers on Facebook. So if you want to go to our page, Stock Market Neophytes, you can follow it. Like to get up to 200. We're, I think, 11 away. So that'd be awesome to be at 200. But that's pretty much what we have for this week. And we're just going to talk about the politic in general and the mouthwash. And like I said, Witty's got to dig up some stuff. And then stock market neophytes. The stock market's been just a little bit wacky. a little bit wacky. So we try to make it entertaining. We try to give you some picks. We're just, just talking about stuff, on there. So that is it. So I'm off to the churches. See ya later. Bye.